Emirates Airlines, non-stop to Dubai. Champagne for me. A hot towel. I'll take it, thank you. And here we go. I pay close attention to the safety instructions. No, no, no. No can do. Put on your own mask first. You bet. The meal was Arabic style. We opened with hummus, dolmas, and baba ganoush. We arrived at our Egyptian pyramid-shaped hotel, the Raffles. The lobby was opulent. The room was beautiful. I headed to the balcony to see Dubai at night. The next morning, we went on a drive to see the city up close. As usual, our first stop was the local market. We were thirsty. Fresh coconut water. It was a world of dates. So many types, and all delicious. For centuries, seafood has been the mainstay of the local diet. The natty fishmongers sported snappy blue and white outfits. They had a lot of big fish. Check out the marlin and grouper heads. Who knows what this guy's buying? Pompano, Bombay ducks, kingfish, heads for soup. The gold market. Bringing your wife or girlfriend into a place like this is highly ill-advised. We hopped a ferry boat to take a cruise on Dubai Creek. We passed beautiful old coastal cargo ships. I love these old boats. They haul goods between Oman, Iran, Pakistan, and India.
In boarding, please step on the black step runner. Do not step on the emergency flotation bag. In case of an emergency, please know how to free yourself from your seats.
Our helicopter ride. These little piles of sand represent the beginning and end of the crazy Dubai World Islands project. The idea was that the islands would resemble a world map when viewed from outer space. The project was abandoned in 2007 when Dubai ran out of oil. The Hotel Burj Al Arab, the world's only hotel with a 7-star rating, and the third tallest. Not too long ago, 20% of the world's construction cranes were in Dubai. There in the distance, dominating the skyline, stands the Burj Khalifa, the Atlantis Hotel, the Palm Jumeirah, largest group of man-made islands in the world. It does appear as a palm tree when viewed from outer space. The Dubai Mall, and of course, the largest in the world. This is called the waterfall, cascading water, backdrop for sculptural divers. A gigantic aquarium. The mall has over 1,200 shops. A walk-through rally for the visually impaired. Twinkling stars shone brightly overhead. The day before, we had made reservations to ascend to the top of the Burj Khalifa. Before heading up, we witnessed an amazing holographic presentation.
So the screen in front here, you see construction of Burj Khalifa. It has started at year 2004 till the opening was in 2010. So it took total 6 years to construct the building. We have total 160 floors. It starts with a hotel called Armani Hotel, being designed by Mr. Giorgio Armani.
In the elevator, higher and higher we climbed, past the puny pyramids, the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building, and some super tall revolving restaurant, until we reached the summit, 1,483 feet. The view. Night falls. Lal and I head out to the Atmosphere restaurant in the Burj Khalifa, highest in the world at 122 stories. Disco music was playing on the sound system. After our dinner of Kobe beef burgers topped with foie gras, we descended the Burj to watch the famous Dubai Fountain. Naturally, the largest choreographed light and water show in the world. At the spectacular climax, water shot 500 feet into the air. Fantastic. Arab tribesmen. Abu Dhabi is sitting on vast reserves of oil discovered in the 50s. Lots of new buildings.
ما حد بقلبي في غلاتك يساويك يا من على كل المخاليج تغلين ما حد
Fishing boats in the local harbor.
يساويك يا من على كل المخاليج تغلين.
Much as in Dubai, the fish market was spotlessly clean. There wasn't even an odor of fish. The vendors wore blue shirts. The fish were beautifully displayed. The men in charge of cleaning the fish wore red jumpsuits. The date market was huge. Fresh ones. These people loved their dates. In the shop, the business was brisk. The salesman kept his cool under intense pressure. More fresh coconut water. The fabulous Emirates Palace Hotel. The interior all in gold. A lady tickled away at the ivories, lending the lobby an upscale department store type ambiance. Gold to go in the hotel lobby, unfortunately under repair. I wanted to get some. the Grand Mosque. This beautiful building was initiated by the late president, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. For the visitor, a short list of do's and a long list of don'ts. This chandelier, made in Germany, weighs 12 tons. Beneath the sheen of modernity and ostentatious piety, the justice system in the Emirates is medieval and draconian, with torture, flogging, and death by stoning. This is Fujairah City. Fujairah is the second smallest of the 7 Emirates, and a poor cousin to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Here's the relatively modest skyline. Business district. We headed out of town to see some of the local touristic highlights. Fujairah Fort. Strangely, no one knows who built it or when. Next stop was the nearly completed Sheikh Zayed Mosque, which will be the second largest mosque in the UAE. "30 miles out of town, the oldest mosque in the Emirates. It was constructed of mud and bricks in 1446. Fujairah is the only emirate situated on the Gulf of Oman, and it's a major shipping and bunkering port. The wealthier suburbs. Back in town, we headed for the fish market, but it didn't open until 5, and I was early, so I walked around and snapped some pics. The sharp contrasts with the fish markets in Dubai and Abu Dhabi were immediately apparent. There were millions of flies. The floors were slippery and wet. The place smelled of fish. There were a few different varieties that I hadn't seen before. Cuttlefish, mahi-mahi, a humongous barracuda, bonito, This is the all-white city of Muscat, an important port located on the Arabian Sea. Ruled absolutely by the Sultan Qaboos, he expects total subordination to his will. There's no separation of powers in Oman, not even between the national treasury and Qaboos's own personal bank account. The Sultan has many palaces, including this one, the Al-Alam. It's used for governmental and ceremonial meetings. This is the Mutra Corniche, a beautiful roadway skirting the harbor. This is the Sultan's Grand Mosque, opened in 2001. The proper attire required for a woman to enter the mosque can be rented outside the entrance. Here's Lala in a rental black Alamira with golden trim. The interior decoration of the mosque featured some gorgeous mosaics. The carpet on the floor, woven in one piece, is the second largest in the world. It has 28 colors, weighs 21 tons, and contains 1,700,000 knots. High above hangs a beautiful chandelier, 14 meters tall. Here we are in front of the Mutra Souk, one of the oldest marketplaces in the entire Middle East. We had been in the desert for a week, and I was hoping to see a real camel, but no luck. This is as close to a real camel as I got. Outside the souk, we cooled off with refreshing drinks flavored with lemon, mint, and pomegranate. The fish market was an open-air affair. The fish here were big, fresh, and beautiful. In fact, the chef from our cruise boat had come here and loaded up on several tons of mahi and tuna. And so, after spending a fascinating week exploring this land of burning desert sands, we returned to our cool, air-conditioned cruise boat. We pushed off and set sail on our voyage across the Arabian Sea. Destination, India.